In the world of real estate, there are two totally different ways to look at the exact same thing, a property listing. Today, we're going to dive into a playbook that really flicks the traditional industry mindset on its head by putting the client first. And it all boils down to one simple question. It seems simple, right? But the answer to this question tells you everything you need to know about an agent's philosophy. Is their main goal just to get that one big paycheck? Or are they playing a much longer game, something bigger? This question is really at the heart of the whole model we're exploring today. And that question leads us right into a core tension that exists in the traditional real estate world, what you could call the agent's dilemma. See, the old school way of thinking is all about maximizing the commission from a single sale. But when you think about it, that focus can create a real conflict between what's best for the agent's bank account and what's actually best for you, the client. Okay, so this sets up a really fascinating contrast. Let's look at how two different kinds of agents can see the very same opportunity, a new listing, and come away with two completely different takeaways. And here it is. This is the fork in the road. For one agent, a listing is the finish line. It's a transaction you close for the biggest check you can get. But for the other agent, that same listing, that's the starting line. It's not just a check, it's a business builder. This shift in perspective is, well, it's everything. You're moving away from just earning a fee to using every single listing to create a whole cascade of future business. It's about seeing every single client as a potential partner in building your business. So, what does this business builder idea actually look like when the rubber meets the road? How does it really work? Well, the whole strategy is built on volume and creating momentum. Instead of chasing one huge commission, the goal is to get more listings. And why is that? Because each one, even if it's at a lower fee, is designed to be like a magnet that just pulls in more and more business. So here's how that chain reaction actually happens. Step 1, you provide amazing service, and crucially, you save your client money. Step 2, that happy client immediately starts telling their friends and family about you. Step 3, your marketing in the neighborhood grabs the attention of neighbors who also want to save some money. And finally, step 4, the listing itself becomes a great place to meet active buyers who don't have an agent yet. See? Each step just naturally flows into the next. One deal becomes many. Of course, having a brilliant strategy doesn't mean a thing if nobody knows it exists, right? So how do you actually get this message out there to potential clients? It all comes down to a super clear and simple value proposition, and it's built on 3 pillars. First, it's full service. This isn't some discount cut corners kind of deal. Second, it's affordable. The savings are a huge part of the promise. And third, it's local. We're talking real, on-the-ground expertise. Those 3 things together are the core message. This model is so different from what people are used to that the biggest marketing challenge isn't trying to persuade people. It's just building awareness. The main job is simply convincing the world that, hey, this option is even out there. So the marketing playbook really focuses on that one thing, awareness. The hero of the story isn't the agent, it's the product itself, full service for less. That means you use proven content that works, and you are absolutely not shy about talking about the #1 benefit, saving people a ton of money. So, when you boil it all down, what's the ultimate motivation behind this entire approach? I mean, who is this whole model really built to serve? This is the fundamental choice every single agent makes. Are you trying to get approval from your peers in the industry, or are you trying to get approval from your client? This model completely flips that traditional priority. The only thumbs up that matters is from the person who's actually buying or selling the home. And that's the bottom line right there. It's a business model that is intentionally, deliberately pro-consumer. Its success isn't measured by industry awards or what other agents think, but by how happy clients are, by the referrals they generate, and by the real value it delivers. So we're left with this one big, disruptive question. By throwing out the traditional focus on high commissions and instead putting consumer value front and center, can a model like this actually shake up an entire industry? It really makes you think.